Fine by me. That's actually pretty decent damage into Sinistcha. Oh, but they sure can do that. Oh, get me out. Good afternoon, Pokésports. Welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Regulation E video, bringing you a Raichu team. Now, Raichu is a world champion Pokemon that not a lot of people play anymore. Raichu was really popular in like VGC 2016, even a little bit in 2017. It has the ability Lightning Rod, which makes it very unique. Not a lot of Pokemon get access to this ability. Not that many good Pokemon get access to this ability specifically. And Raichu is kind of the best option there. It's really nice to have on rain teams, especially now that a new water type, Ogerpon, was introduced to the meta that really does a lot of damage in rain as well. Also, not to mention how big of a threat Iron Hands is. It pretty much just locks Iron Hands onto just Drain Punches the whole time, which is nothing to laugh at, but it's a lot better than worrying about Drain Punch and Wall Charge at the exact same time. Now, this is just kind of a hard rain team. Does have screens in the Grimmsnarl. Does run a Baxcalibur. Just take advantage of being resisted to fire another time in the rain. Running the Glaive Rush set with Esco Crash, Ice Shard, and Breaking Swipe. Kind of half supportive, kind of half not. With the Ghost Terror, just so that the punching moves don't do too much damage to you. And then Landorus on this team, which is kind of the heavy hitter on the special side. With Landorus and with Rain, we're able to get 100% accurate Sandsear Storms. And then also we have Leeron Tornadus, which is another pretty cool thing that I'm seeing. Leeron Tornadus makes it so that the Ogerpon just hits you a lot harder. Also, Encore on Ogerpon. There's definitely going to be situations in this video where we get to take advantage of that. I'm excited. Anyway, if you guys are excited to see what the Raichu is going to do in today's video, hit the like button down below. Subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. And with that said, let's get on through today's video. Kamui Drive 2 running the world's tankiest team. Holy hubba. What the heck is happening? Where's any damage? Sinistcha, Dusclops, Heatran. Goodness me. It's a lot of ground weaknesses though. That's really good for Lando here. Wow. Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to do damage, but I guess my only option is going to be to match their damage. I really don't need Torn here, unfortunately. But I do like Grim and I do like Bax as a lead. I'm pretty sure I'm never going to be able to stop their Trick Room. But it's just what I got to do. Actually, no, screw it. I'm going to go for as much damage as humanly possible because I'm going to try to stop their Trick Room at all costs. So we're going to go Ogerpon. We're going to go Baxcalibur. We're going to bring Landorus. And we're going to bring Raichu at the very end. Kind of as a late game pivot. Also a nice little switch in for the Iron Hands whenever I need to go down there and go down that route. Also, Charm is going to be great against this very, very scary team. Specifically, just the Iron Hands here. I don't know, man. I'm going to have trouble. I'm going to have trouble specifically against that Sinistcha, and I feel it. I see Sinistcha. I see my very physical, not fire team, and I'm just like, oh, this is going to suck. But maybe my Baxcalibur can make some things happen here. We'll see. Now, what you got, opponent? What you bringing? What you kicking? What you cooking? Dusclops and Sinistcha. Which one will Trick Room? Honestly, I don't know. And honestly, can't do much. Oh, this Encore might come in handy. I think I'm pretty sure I double the Dusclops and Water Tear the Ogerpon just for maximum amount of damage possible. And then worst case scenario, if the Sinistcha does decide to go for setup moves on me, I just Encore it. I have to be able to stop the Trick Room at all costs. But there's also a chance that I'm not able to. There's a chance that I don't KO here, which is wild to consider because there is so much damage behind this attack currently. All right, Body Aspect, let's get that special defense. It's a little scary in front of a Machigacha. They just protect, so I did select the correct target. So this is the maximum amount of damage I can do in this turn. Wish me luck. That's sad. All right, hopefully Baxcalibur could do a little bit more. Not enough. Trick Room's going up. I think I still made the right option. It just sucks that it happened that way. Alrighty. I guess we'll go for the... I could also just Spiky Shield the Ogerpon here. See if I can finish off Dusclops with an Ice Shard. It's possible. I don't think it's possible, but... what else do I have here? Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. This also gets rid of my Glaive Rush, you know, boosted damage on the opposing side. They go for Rage Powder. Okay, fair enough. That's fine, because they can't Willow my Thermal Exchange, so... fine by me. That's actually pretty decent damage into Sinistcha. Oh, but they sure can do that. Oh, God. Oh, get me out. Alright, I gotta Encore somebody, because they are really taking advantage of me here. Alright, let's just keep trying to stall it out. I'm gonna Encore Dusclops in case it keeps trying to do that. And I'll just go for the Esco Crash on Sinistcha and hope they don't Terrastalize here. Alright, so I just Encored him onto Nightshade now. Which could be a lot worse. Matcha Gotcha into the backs and into the Ogerpon. Doesn't burn my backs. I don't know if that's how Thermal Exchange works, but it will give it a lot of HP back. Thankfully it didn't Terrastalize the Sinistcha though. So the Asco Crash does connect. Great, decent damage. I got rid of a Sinistcha, that's huge. Alright, that's really big for us. Backs, save me. Alright, you're Encored onto Nightshade now at the very least. Which means as long as my Ogerpon stays on the field, it shouldn't be able to Trick Room again. Unless they have some form of redirection or some form of fake out to stop me from Encoring it on that same Trick Room turn. But that would require a lot of well-timed switches. Speaking of fake out. Hello. Okay. I'm considering just an Ogerpon swap out into... honestly, I'm considering a double swap. Yeah, I'm gonna double swap this. Fingers crossed. I'm pretty sure a Drain Punch is either gonna come into this Landorus spot or an Electric move is gonna come into that Ogerpon spot. Either way, I'm covered for this. Alright, there's a fake out. Oh my goodness, Raichu, you poor thing. And then Nightshade into my Lando. Okay. Could be a lot worse. I also have fake out. Here you go. Yeah, let's just go for it, right? Sandsear it up. Wish me luck. I mean, that's all I can really do and say is wish me luck with this turn. They have to swap, and even if they swap, this is gonna hurt a lot. Unless they have flying types that I didn't think of. Alright, here's my fake out. Now if all goes according to plan, Nightshade again shouldn't be enough to knock anybody out. It's gonna hurt, but hey. Fine. Sandsear is gonna miss somebody. Is that Iron Hands? Why wouldn't it be? Oh boy. Alright, thankfully Twisted Dimensions do return to normal, and he is still Encored there. So I'm gonna go for the Charm onto the Iron Hands. And again, another Sandsear. Wish me luck, man. I need these to connect, because I also do need to start doing some damage to this Dusclops before Dusclops is just able to click Pain Split or set up Trick Room again. The air in the room is heavy. They do still have a Terrastalization to use, though. Which is something else that I'm considering. I'm just hoping it's fire, and it won't make a difference. If it's grass, then we have an issue. Alright, Charm. No Terrastalization on this side of the field. Charm is going to harshly drop the attack of the Iron Hand. Sandsear Storm is going to double connect here. Knock out the Clops and nearly knock out the Iron Hands. It just means if our Sandsear from last turn connected, This would have been a very different turn. All right, Drain Punch now onto my Raichu. Gonna live at 12 thanks to what just happened. Thanks to the charm. I could do it again. Fascinating. They're on their last two. I could do it again, or I could just nuzzle the Heatran here. And keep Sandsear. Let's go. Let's go for more Sandsears. Force the Tera out of them, but still not stop doing damage. Thankfully, I should still be the fastest thing on the field with the Raichu, and the Raichu is putting in some serious work. They're actually going to be Grass Tera. I was expecting Fairy, but hey, whatever. It's Grass. We should still get the pair on this thing. Introduce some hacks to the game. Drop some speed. Get a crit there. Sandsear's going to miss somebody else. Heatran's going to avoid. That's the unimportant one. So cool. Heatran was not going to care about that damage anyway. Now, a lot of you guys out there are probably saying, Kevin, you could have just Earth Power. You're right. But I didn't. All right. Unfortunately, the Heat Wave is going to knock us out. Gets a double KO on our side of the field. And also, unfortunately, they have a Grass Terramon against a Water Terramon, who is Life Orbed. Okay. The good news is, I have a Baxcalibur. And I could go for the Icicle Crash that misses. Or I could just go for a Glaive Rush and hope for the best. A Glaive Rush plus an Ivy Cudgel should be enough to finish this game off, I think. I could even Encore it onto Heat Wave and really lock in this game. Yeah, I think that's what I'm also going to do. And hit him with the Glaive Rush. Alright, yeah, you can keep Heat Waving. Heat Wave is not going to be enough to knock out my Ogerpon, that's for sure. Alright, Glaive Rush is going to bring it down very, very low. And Heatran can't move because it's parried. Alright, locking in the game here. Ivy Cudgel into the Heatran, followed by Ice Shard into Heatran. That'll be a GG. And a dub for Raichu right away to start off the day's video. Okay. Listen, say what you want about Raichu. Raichu stopped that Iron Hands and completely nullified that Iron Hands for that entire battle. And not to mention, having a late game fake out really helped us out there. GG's, man. Game 2 against Rapide. Oh god, I hate Bundle. Oh boy, I hate Bundle. What the heck do I do against Bundle? I'm looking at my team now and I'm a little scared. Yeah, it just hits me with Freeze Draw on nearly every single Pokemon I have. Wow, okay. This gonna be an interesting one. I gotta lead with Grammy. Oh, maybe not, because that's just too slow paced. What if I lead with a Raichu? Bring Landorus as well. I definitely need to outspeed them some way, somehow. I'll have Lando in the back and then have Ogerpon in the far back, but this feels really bad, man. This feels really bad. All they gotta do is bring Bundle, and I think I'm screwed. Bundle is not seen a lot more, especially not as much as it once was. But when it shows up, it's a nuisance. It's still good. It's never not good. It's just that everyone has a new water type to play with called Wellspring Ogerpon. But yeah, wow. Okay. This is gonna be an interesting one. I'm scared of this one. I like your trainer card though. That's cute. All right, Blue Eyes, Blue Hat, Iron Hand lead with the Fluter Hooter lead. Not a big deal. I do have Fake Out on the Iron Hands just to stop the Iron Hands from clicking Fake Out. I can even set a Rain Dance here. Get the weather up. Get me 100% accuracy Thunders. Give me 100% accuracy Bleak Winds, etc. Alright, Iron Hands doesn't get to play the game. You did what now? Well, that's concerning. I'm gonna nuzzle you now. And I'm gonna click Tailwind. Whoa, that was aggressive, dude. The Calm Mind. Well, time to introduce hacks to this game. Try to make you the world's slowest flutter. I could also charm the Iron Hands, and it was a thought in the back of my mind, but I'm gonna hold off on it for now. Just because Iron Hands doesn't really pose much of a threat. It can't go for Wild Charge against my Thundurus. Oh, the Flutter's also gonna Terrastalize? Bro, this is gonna be a little scary, I'll be real. The turn 1 Calm Mind is a little aggressive. Thankfully, I should be faster. And thankfully, they should be parried. Now, fingers crossed they actually get parried. Perfect. No, never mind. Dazzling Gleam, more like Dazzling Death. Holy. Thunder Punch, thanks. Guess they forgot. All right, not the greatest turn ever. I'm gonna go for the Thunder onto the Flutter Mane now. And I'm just gonna go for the Bleak Wind Storm and hope that a combination of those two attacks is able to do anything to Flutter Mane. Never mind. It's gonna do nothing to Flutter Mane. Hindsight, I probably should have gone for the Charm onto the Iron Hands. Because it does kind of just waste my special attack boost on Flutter Mane. Oh well. Yeah, there's a Drain Punch. Bye, Raichu. I still have a lot of pressure, though. Double Genies should really scare them, I think. I would hope. Yeah, I think Double Genies like really puts pressure on them. Flutter Mane might be +1 special defense. But this Sheer Force Life Orb Stab. And I could even go Poison Tera if I'm that afraid of Flutter. Yeah, I think I will. Poison Tera, Sandsear, plus Bleak Wind this turn. Let's do damage. Let's be a rain team. With Landorus. That's another thing rain teams don't carry too much of is Landorus Incarnate. Mostly because Intimidate is just so good. But this gets 100% accuracy Sandsears. That's nuts. That's scary. Alright, here's my Terrastalization. Poison Tera time. The Iron Hands can't run from this. The Iron Hands might drop just in one turn easily. Alright, Sandsear is going to be first. Big damage onto Iron Hands. It looks like the Flutter Mane's going to live through all of this, which is kind of wild. That's how much the +1 in special defense is doing for Flutter Mane. This is at least a single targeted Bleak Wind, but not enough. They still break through and hit Dazzling Gleam. Ugh. Alright, I resisted, thankfully. They allowed my Ogerpon onto the field, which is a blessing in disguise. The Flutter should be done now. To just one more Sandsear, actually. I might even be able to double into the Sidemon here. Rillaboom. Well, I have to double protect now, don't I? That's pretty much the only play I have. Which stalls out my Tailwind, but I don't think my Tailwind is what matters. I have to double protect, and then I have to go for the Poison move onto the Rilla spot. Very interesting situation. No matter what the Rilla does, it shouldn't be able to one-shot my Ogerpon either. I don't want to put my cart before the horse, but I think I have this game. Like, I'm trying to play the next couple of turns out in my brain. Oh, unless they do that. What are they swapping into? Oh, I might eat my words right now. I didn't account for an Amoonguss in the game. Yeah, because now I can't go for... I can't go for the Sludge Bomb like I wanted to. Oh yeah, wow, Amoonguss really changes some things. Alright, Rain's gonna go away. Tailwind's gonna go away. I don't think either one of those things really made a difference this game. I'm gonna go for the Sludge Bomb onto the Rilla. I would love to encore the Amoonguss. I'll double the Rilla. If I can encore the Amoonguss onto Rage Powder, that's actually a blessing for me. Oh, they don't go for Rage Powder at all. So I just get to take a Rilla with me? Oh, neat. Thank you. Just to spore me that bad? That's what they wanted to do? Oh, that's fine. Because at the end of the day, the Amoonguss can't do anything to my Ogerpon. That's okay. You can spore that for the rest of time. Because Rage Powder won't work against my Ogerpon, and your Flutter Mane is paralyzed. Thanks to the Raichu! Thanks to the Raichu. In turn 2. Alright, Flutter's at 1. Do they have Protect? I wish it would show me what moves they've used already. That would just make the most amount of sense. But okay, it's fine. Whatever. I guess I don't need to know what my opponent has done. Yeah, we just Ivy Cudgel Flutter. Yep, no Protect. Outspeed. Bop. Goodbye, Flutter. All they got is a lone Amoonguss to win the game. Which, if history tells me correctly, doesn't happen too often. Lone Amoonguss does not have enough damage to win the game on its own most of the time. Pawn Puff. Try to go into the Flutter. Kind of hoping that I would choke and click Spiky Shield, I guess. But all we gotta do now. Sludge Bomb the Amoonguss. Ivy Cudgel the Amoonguss. Battle was canceled. Taking another dub, baby. That's good. Alright, gonna win another game. Defeating Repeat. Let's see what happens in the following one. GG's. Alex with the Sylveon. Oh, another bundle. I don't think Alex is gonna be as promising as my last opponent. My last opponent had the win condition called Iron Bundle on their team. They didn't bring it against me, which I was very surprised by. Yeah, wow, what do I do against this? This is gonna be a rough one. There's no way I look at this and can think of a decent outcome, but I think I'm gonna lead with the Raichu. I think I'm gonna lead with... Do I lead Raichu? Yeah. I think Raichu plus Tornadus isn't the worst thing ever. Let's go with Landorus again. And unfortunately, it has to be Ogerpon. Because Water Ogerpon can beat their Fire Ogerpon, and then there's nothing that the Milotic can really do to Water Ogerpon. It's just the best situation. Again, if they bring Bundle, I think I lose. Is the sentiment that I'm feeling here. Got the Monkey Dory outfit. Oh boy, here we go. Bundle's leading the video game. It's Quark Drive. It's Speed Booster. Shocker. All right. Ice does not help me here. Okay. Let's go for just a nice and simple fake out onto the bundle. And let's get this Tailwind up and hope that Sylveon doesn't hurt too bad. They protect bundle, fair enough. That means I can hit him next turn at least. Oh, this is fine. This means I get Tailwind up for free. Because what else happens here is I can go for the Rainy Dance and hit the Thunder. Wish me luck. Ooh, this could actually... That double protect might have screwed them. I need an opportunity to get rid of this bundle. If I don't get that opportunity, I'm not in a great spot. Okay, they know that I need it. In comes... Unfortunately, Landorus. I could have probably called this. I could still hit it with a Charm next turn. The Rain Dance still does help me a little bit. But I now have to eat a Hyper Voice from a Sylveon. Yeah. That's big youch. Unfortunately. You know what? I'm gonna nuzzle the Sylveon. And just fire off a Bleak Wind here. Let's make the Sylveon a little bit slower. Dang it, they protect. Dude, I'm getting red. I'm getting absolutely slaughtered here. Raichu does not get to play the game. Alright, Bleak Wind does connect. It's not a 2 KO, but it is some damage. And they just go for Rock Slide here. Okay. Thankfully, Torn is going to live. And I think I have to go in with Ogerpon. I think if Ogerpon knocks out Sylveon, then I might be in a situation where I'm going to make sure it gets as close as possible as not to knock it out. I might be in a situation where a single targeted Bleak Wind might be enough to finish the game, finish the Landorus here, but we'll see. It really depends on if and when they switch the Sylveon out. I'm in the rain. This is going to be a ×2 Ivy Cudgel that has a high crit chance. Even if they switch out into the bundle might not appreciate this at all. The only issue is that it might live, which could screw me up a little bit. Sylveon could also go for a quick attack, which would screw up this turn a little bit for me too. All right, give me the embody aspect. Thank you. No quick attack, thankfully. Here's a big Ivy Cudgel onto the Sylveon. Ain't no Sylveon in the world that can live this. Bop! Bye-bye. This now becomes a single targeted Bleak Wind. Hopefully, gonna be enough here. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! What a good turn for us. After like 2 turns of complete and utter disaster, we got back into it. We got the switch in we needed. Tailwind's gonna peter. This means I get to set it up again. And then they gotta figure out what to do against Ogerpon. There's the bundle that we saw before. No speed booster this time. And Fire Pond. This just got a little bit more exciting. I'll tell you what, I'll go for the Ivy Cudgel. Onto the bundle, just in case they decide to redirect me. I'll at least get a lot of damage off on their side of the field. I'm also going to go for the Tailwind again. I get 3 more turns of Tailwind. That's fine. Regardless, in the rain, this is still so much damage to a bundle, I think we'll be okay. We might not be able to knock out, but we will do a lot of damage to bundle. I'm actually very curious to see this damage output here. Respectable. To a KO. They freeze dry. That's fine. I was waiting for Torn to go down. As long as I got that Tailwind up, Torn is not a necessity. Sorry, Torn. You were great this battle. I'm sorry if that hurt your feelings. Anyway, on to the other Genie. Got the Lando on the field now, baby. They also can't go for pretty much anything, because I can Encore their Spiky Shield. Good luck with that. And just Earth Power their bundle side of the field. They're going to Terrastallize as well here. It's going to be Fire Tera Ogerpon. Okay. I mean, if you follow me here, you will get one shot, essentially, by the Landorus. So this should not change the outcome, I don't think. Nope. You're getting Encored onto Spiky Shield. Enjoy it. No longer able to play the game. Here's an Earth Power now on to the Bundy. Sayonara Bundy. Disappearing off the map of the game. Nice Spiky Shield. Do it again. Alright, Spiky Shield's gonna fail. It's gonna be successful next turn, but I guess at that point it doesn't matter. I was trying to think of what I should do to avoid taking damage, but it's going to be very negligible damage. Anyway, battle is canceled. Taking a 3rd dub. Undefeated again in this video, man. That's 2 videos in a row that I've been on the channel, and we were undefeated in both using very unorthodox mods like Raichu and REVAVROOM. So hey, take that for what it is. This season feels nice. It's treating me nicely. Anyway, thank you so much to Carando on Discord for posting this team on the Pokésports Discord. Remember, if you guys want to post teams and have the chance of Mike or myself playing here on the channel, we have a Discord. Link to that is in the description below. There's a rental codes chat. You can post your stuff there. Anyway, thank you so much for watching all the way to the very end. I'm Ken Pokésports. Have yourselves a fabulous evening. Peace out. Bye-bye.